veggies, my name is VTR and welcome back to another movie review, and today we're going to be reviewing Lego Scooby-Doo Beach Bash Blowout. This movie wasn't good. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to, for some reason, okay. Let's get the good out of the way. Let's get the plot first. The plot. The gang decides to go to this place where there's a beach party thing that happens every year, and it's being scared away by ghost pirates. Sorry for the phone ringing in the other room. I'm not re-recording this because this movie's just not worth it. The movie's not good. It's definitely not the worst one, but it's definitely not a good one either. Like, it's bad. There are only a couple jokes that are actually funny in this, and that's just because they're Lego related, not Scooby-Doo related at all. They're just because the jokes are Lego related. If they made those jokes in the normal Scooby-Doo stuff, it wouldn't be funny. And this movie opens with a weird musical number for no reason. Then there's another musical number later to the movie. It's about Velma and Fred doing this dance, and it's so dumb. It is so dumb. Like, not even in a good way. It's dumb. No, there are the occasional good line. Not, I think it's a funny line, but it's a good line, and it's only occasionally. The bad guys are pirates, which we've seen them do pirates with these Scooby-Doo movies before, so it's not very original. And the characters are, none of the new characters are really likable. Pete's like the lady that plays Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time is in this. At least I believe it was her. And doesn't have a big role at all. There are jokes that just feel weird. Ones that feel very out of place. There's like there's like two jokes in this movie that really felt really out of place to me. And you would think with me being a Lego fan and a Scooby-Doo fan, this one and the last Lego Scooby-Doo movie was pretty decent. This one, not really. It really just wasn't. I really didn't enjoy it. I really didn't have fun with this. And for some, it just didn't do anything really enjoyable, really. It's not terrible. Like, it's not unbearable to watch, but it just was. I think I can say it's better than Scooby-Doo Pirates Ahoy. I guess it's a little better than that one, but it's not much to be better than that one. Like, there's there's a couple funny jokes, but like, they're few and far between. Like, the movie is only an hour and 14 minutes, something like that, but it feels like it drags. And I can't believe with the Scooby-Doo movies, I can have such differing opinions about movies that follow this similar format. It's just this one's not very good. Like, the mystery's not the best, and the execution comes out of nowhere. Like, a lot of it's not even built up. Like, it's legit just dumb and silly. And not in a good way. Now, I get if we're going to pop this on for a little kid or something, but like I've always said, in my opinion, just because something is meant for little kids does not mean it can't be critiqued or be improved upon or better. Because I can go back and watch some movies from my childhood when I was really little. That's made for kids that are really little. I can still enjoy to this day. And the fact that the previous Lego Scooby-Doo movie was pretty decent. This one just wasn't, which is very disappointing. Like extremely disappointing. I'm not going to lie to you, there's not much to enjoy out of this movie in the slightest. I don't really know what else to say on that front. It's the fact that this movie is just not the best. Like, it's definitely not horrible. There are just, it feels drawn out. The story feels basic. And it just doesn't fit the rest of the movie. Not the rest of the movie, but like the fact coming just from the last one, Shaggy Showdown, and there's already a huge drip in quality. Oh, that's just disappointing. The animation's decent, yeah, but the two random garbage musical numbers. There's not enough musical numbers to call this a musical, but for Pete's sake, usually when Scooby does a random musical number in their things, it's decent. Usually, these are just soulless. And so, I can tell this one, though, they were really going for the kids' demographic. But the thing is, like I've said in the past, things don't have to be... If something is meant for kids, it does not have to be dumbed down or simple. Because look at one of the greatest animated movies of all time, the Lego Movie. And it just fits with this because this is a Lego movie. This just doesn't work. It's just not written well. None of the jokes are... Like, the typical Scooby-Doo formula is there, but it's also not, if that makes any sense. Like, it legit is so weird and so strange. It's just... I don't really know what else to say on the behalf... Like, there's not much to criticize. There's not really anything to praise either. Which is the occasional good joke and the occasional good line and the decent animation. It's just... A lot of the characters in this are just very forgettable and obnoxious, and even Fred and Velma get a little annoying at points, and repeat that, I can't even remember a lot of the what happened. I remember they went into a cave one time, and they went into these catacombs, and there was this thing about some cops doing something that they shouldn't have been doing, but then there's these other characters that turn out to also have been in cahoots with not really in the cahoots, but they were doing, it makes no sense, and it leaves you asking more questions than you would want to ask from coming out of a Scooby-Doo movie. It's definitely one of the worst. It's in there. It's not the worst, but it's bad. It's not good. Like, I don't... Walking through this, it just really did not sit well with me after finishing this. It legit just didn't, and that's really disappointing. But coming from the last Lego one was actually pretty good. This one wasn't that. And I just legit can't think what could have been with this movie. It's just done so poorly, and it's just not good. It's really not. I don't know what else to say. I legit don't know. Say it's generic would be a little bit of an understatement, but I'm gonna give this a 2.5. A 2.5. That's all it gets. No higher. It's lucky to get a 2.5. A 2.5 out of 5. It's not good. Now, I know some of my ratings may contradict some of the things I say about previous Scooby-Doo movies and things like that. I don't know. It's just the fact. I do plan on doing a ranking, a tier list on all the Scooby-Doo movies when I'm done. But we're so close to getting to the end of these. Like, we've got just a few more. Not even, like, we still got, couple more. There's quite a bit still left, but I'm looking forward to seeing what the rest of these have to offer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.